Hello, and welcome to Seek Consciousness. My name is Kurt Melanson, and I'll be sharing my personal favorite breathwork technique, 90 Seconds to Nirvana. This is the first part of a two-part series, and we'll be discussing the how, why, and what, and the process. So here we go. It's a three-part breath, so there's three different breaths, but the first and the third are the same, so it's pretty easy. And the first breath is going to look like this. You're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose, and you're gonna use an exhale called the spear breath, where you're breathing out through the mouth like you purse your lips into like a little straw. So it's like, and you hold, and then and fold all of the air out. And while you're holding, you're doing three things. So you're lengthening your spine, which allows your energy to move and your chakras and all that end of things to work correctly. And it also, from a neuroscience perspective, it moves the spinal fluid up your spine, which pushes on your pineal gland, which produces all those beautiful chemicals, which really help put you back into harmony and heal yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to just show one of those now, just so you can see it again. Ready? It's like, and you hold and you lengthen, but then you're tightening from root chakra to solar plexus. So from here to here, just on this lower side, and it's just slightly tightening your pelvic floor. And with that, that's what helps move that spinal fluid up. So you're lengthening, you're tightening, and then you're softening. So you're softening your face, your gaze, your hips, your feet, everything that you can. So it's just like yoga or something where you would just like adjust your pose. That's what you're doing with this. You're just making sure your spine is straight, and then you're doing a light tighten here, and then soften everything else up. And that's during the holds of the first and the third. And the second breath is really important too. And that's the one that helps reset your central nervous system. So when you inhale, you're going into the sympathetic. When you exhale, you're going into the parasympathetic. And so you're alternating back and forth through these. Back and forth, back and forth. And what that does is it helps break you out of any cycles you're stuck in. So if you're really wound up and you're anxious, like just even a little bit of time, a couple minutes or longer of coming out of that feeling allows you to start to shift that mentality, that anxiety, that sympathetic nervous system. And as you exhale, it brings you back into the parasympathetic. And so after several breaths, your body's going to want to stop, but we're going to keep going all the way up to 30 breaths. And it's if you can't get that far, that's okay. Just do as many as you can, and then you can add to it later. You can also do shorter versions if that's best for you. If you have a heart condition or you're just not at the right physical space, you can also do more like 10 or 15 of these. That'll be a little bit easier for you. This is actually great for heart arrhythmia and some other things like that. So I'm going to demonstrate what this breath looks like. Ready? It's like this. And you're breathing from the belly with force from the diaphragm. And what that does is it blows open your sinuses. It allows you to breathe deeper throughout your day. And it really helps with sleep. And you can use it like almost like people would use a substance to deal with anxiety or stress. Like if you ever feel really wound up, just do a quick round of breath work, or preferably 2 or 3. We always try to do this breath in threes. But if time or whatever circumstances isn't on your side, any version of this would be great. You can do a really short, like a 10 breath one would be awesome. And don't be scared about the process. You'll keep learning, you'll keep getting better. So just do whichever part of it you can, and it's all going to be great. So, and then the third breath, we're going to come back to the inhale through the nose and spear breath through the mouth. So I'll go through the breaths, just show each of them quick in succession. So it'll be like this. It'll be in through the mouth, or in through the nose, and hold, lengthen, tighten, soften, and when you exhale, you go, get all that air out. And you're gonna come right back, as you come back in, you go, and then finish with the same breath as the first, which is lengthen, tighten, soften. And then you'll hold, so the first one you're gonna hold for 15 seconds, and the last one we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. So it's 15, and then the 30 in and out, and then a 30 hold. And you can adjust these holds however you choose. Like over time, I personally do a lot longer holds, and for the last hold, I think it's really great to hold it as long as you can, and then you let all the air out. The carbon dioxide buildup and the oxygen deprivation is also really important to this practice and has been used for thousands of years by yogis. Okay, well, that's the information on the how and why and what. Please proceed to the next video, which will have a link, and yeah, follow along with breathwork. Thank you so much. I love you with all my heart and soul, and check out the rest of the stuff on Seek Consciousness. Thank you.